day for Ness, but at the end of the day, the thing that makes Ness so good is the fact that he is one of the best bracket characters because of how much buttons you can kind of put out per minute. Additionally, this matchup, Ness is the top tier counter pick character. This is one of those very specific matchups that you get to fundamentally change how Snake plays. He can't trap the same way with grenades. He has to use completely different setups and rely a lot more on down tilt, a lot more on dash attack, and a lot more on F tilt.
Gackt, though, already starting out with the forward air chain as well. Cypher, though, going to prop Gackt up, so unfortunately for Gackt, going to lose all the advantage that they had in the edge guard right now, and here comes Yousef, honestly playing extremely well. I love the stage pick for both characters, too. Honestly, us in the States, we are always starting on Pokemon Stadium 2, and it's refreshing to go somewhere else other than small battlefield, too. So we got Smashville, and I feel like this is a great stage for both players, but great tech by Yousef, going for the PK Rocket, but great air dodge by Gackt as well. The momentum swinging back and forth, but it looks like Yousef is starting to take a little bit more damage than Gackt here.
Yeah, that Cypher was actually super clutch from Yousef. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe what happened was that the Cypher ended up two-framing Ness, because typically speaking, the up B on Ness should be all-encompassing and big enough to hit through the Cypher. Either way, it is now Yousef who is at a very slight lead here. And that back throw, the grenade, just said, hey Ness, what are you cooking? Cut it out, buddy. I'm gonna keep Snake alive.
Okay, pretty even right now between both players. Gackt going to be able to stabilize very, very well. Yousef, though, looking for some combo starters onto the platform here. Going high, you can tell that the grenade pull is always a priority for Snake, right? It's that best get out of jail free option here. But now here comes Yousef going to dash right in, but unfortunately Gackt was ready for it. Great air dodge, though. I love it. Just kind of that mid-air, and now Gackt coming out of the corner strong. Down air, back air, looking clean.
Oh, yeah. Good confirm there, just able to get a bit of damage, able to make it back onto the ledge, and now Gackt, oh man, he's trying to go for the funny Snake stuff. You can punish those high Cypher recoveries like nobody else in the business. Gackt dropping his magnet a little bit early, did not end up absorbing that detonated grenade, and now just going to be looking for yet another edge guard. 102. Whoa. Jesus.
Where are you going? Oh my goodness, the nerve to just go all the way out there. Gackt just wants to get this forward air. Going to be able to side magnet though, but unfortunately the up smash not going to be caught in. Uses the side magnet though to land through Nikita and find the back air. Gackt looking great, but this is definitely still possible for Yousef. 110 on Ness, down throw, but it doesn't even matter. The up air right there looking good.
What a platform setup. That was beautiful. Sitting in shield in grenade to bait any out of shield or any on shield option from Ness, I think was super solid play. 31 to 1%. This is a super even game. Yousef is putting up a serious fight.
I'm loving the way that they're all moving around the stage, right? I mean, Smashville, we like to consider is a smaller stage, but I feel like both players are using the entirety of the stage as well. As Yousef gonna go up in the percentage right now. Gackt, though, this is what Ness loves off of the platforms. It's that PK fire kind of just like option there, but there's the down air, looking for something else though. Oh, and unfortunately, I was about to say, unfortunately doesn't air dodge the ledge, but now going to be able to stabilize only for a brief moment before Gackt is able to get the PK fire into the down air. That's the top player, but I have to say, Dara, it was so close until those PK fires hit.
Yeah, that's a little bit rough. That's, you know, if Ness is sitting at goal distance, typically speaking, he's looking for one of two things. He's looking to condition you with, like, a lot of those, like, PK fires with some tiny mix-ups, of course, and then if he starts, like, missing those, if you've started adapting, that's when he'll start, like, dashing in, dashing out, trying to get a PK fire, trying to get an up smash. That's the clutch factor about Ness. Sometimes you're losing, and then you're not. So I feel like Gackt played super well, though. I will say, despite, like, this matchup, which I feel like is pretty nicely Ness-favored, Yousef is playing around it quite well. Not really zoning with a lot of grenades, just being super smart with a lot of his grenades with shield.
Okay, unfortunately gonna blow himself up with the C4 as well. I think Gackt is being much more mindful now of all the explosions, using a little bit more side magnet in neutral as well. Finds the forward air though, but there's a grenade, the get out of jail free option. And also the dash attack too. Yousef though has to get something started because honestly, that percentage lead can fade away very quick for Gackt, but still, it doesn't even look like Gackt wants to give anything up.
Oh my gosh, and Yousef is playing with fire. You cannot get away with that. I promise you the ledge, even if it's going to the ledge against Ness, might be a somehow better option in this case. Gackt, he missed his reverse magnet, and alas, Yousef gonna be failing the Ness up smash on shield vibe check.
Yousef, though, looking to try and find Gackt on a platform, but Gackt really not going for it. The grenade actually saving Yousef from a rocket there, but still Gackt now starting to show why he's one of the stronger players, lapping in percent as well. Going to be able to grab ledge here, but here comes Yousef trying to get some damage off of the C4. But now Gackt playing so cautious, Dara. What do you do if you're Yousef against Ness in this scenario?
You gotta slowly get to that ambiguous middle range against Ness. You gotta walk, you gotta start looking for those dash attacks, you gotta start looking for, space him out with like some of these down tilts, or catch Ness mashing on your shield. Because if there's anything Ness likes to do, it's get away with unsafe buttons on shield. Gackt still had a pretty generous lead for himself. Backing off with these dash back PK fires, you have seen how much mileage he's gotten off the ledge. I feel like Yousef could have gone for a couple more like ledge jumps.
Okay, Yousef, though, using the center stage, though, still just not getting much started here. Gackt, unfortunately, not getting the grab either. So, honestly, it's kind of a cat and mouse game around Battlefield right now. Gackt, though, gonna get something started with the down throw and just gonna throw the grenade back and get another grab. Using the PK flash as well. Honestly, if Gackt had gone for the rocket, I think I would have just started screaming. That is insane. Yousef, though, in a very rough situation as Gackt just so badly wants the PK rocket.
Oh my gosh, and Yousef gonna be finding that spike. This is a not doable recovery from Ness. Gackt taking a little bit too much vertical knockback, not gonna be able to bounce off of Battlefield here, and all of a sudden Yousef, with that super clutch spike, has put himself back in a position. Is this doable? Yes. Is it unlikely? A little bit, because that air dodge back onto the stage, gonna be so unsafe, but Yousef, just heavy enough to live.
There's the back throw, though. It's not going to be enough. Snake a little bit heavy here. But I was about to say, as long as you neutralize and bring it back to neutral, it should be good. But once again, we are in a best of 5 territory. I think from what I saw in the players' faces, we are just going to go back as Yousef taking a second to just kind of think it out. I mean, honestly, Dara, this set is so doable for Yousef just based off of the way that they're playing. I mean, just the momentum shifting is going so back and forth, very crazy. But honestly, if we just keep cool in some of those situations where Gackt is just stacking on the damage, I could see Yousef taking a game for sure.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like the biggest thing are those ledge options from Yousef. That's why Gackt is finding a lot of his stocks. We're seeing a lot of panic rolls from the ledge as well. But in every other aspect of the game, we are seeing Yousef actually play quite well. But that dash attack, man, that thing is long. Ness got some disjoints.
I feel like Gackt is also getting some grabs in some awkward places as well. Sometimes like those places that you wouldn't really expect. Falling up air though into the up air, and there is the PK Thunder. Gackt though going to be able to get some damage back with the side magnet as well, but still you know what Gackt is looking for. Those yo-yo tricks are deadly.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And now that's another back throw, but alas, Snake just a little bit hefty enough to be able to live that time around. And what a back kill. I love the idea, but alas, a little bit of misty eye on that up smash is going to guarantee Gackt that stock lead. And what a reverse double jump cancel PK fire. Some good damage on the board.
All right, Yousef still just trying to bring this back into their favor. There is the throw. Looking for the roll read, will be able to find it. It's not going to be enough to get the confirm with the up tilt, but now here comes Gackt still getting a bunch of chip damage, and Yousef needs this stock now. Yeah, things are getting a little bit tricky here, Dara. What?
Okay, does Ness have a double jump? Does not. So let's talk about that interaction. Let's talk about what happened. The only thing that you can actually absorb out of Nikita is going to be the explosion, right? And there's like a certain amount of threshold that it can actually take in terms of damage up until that point. But basically what happens, Magnet is a multi-hitting move. You're hitting every single iteration of the refresh rate of the Nikita itself. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, and sometimes you don't deal enough damage for the Nikita to explode while you're absorbing it.
All right, Yousef, though, getting some damage, but here comes Gackt. I just feel like Gackt's combos are just going a little bit further. There's the rocket, there's the stock, and there's the 3-0. Gackt showing up and showing out. My goodness, what a way to end the set. I love the hug though in the back. Just the camaraderie here in the scene in the Middle East is wonderful. But I gotta say, Gackt absolutely just decimated that stock.
Oh, without a doubt. And let me tell you something. You think that was cool to watch? Do you know how good Gackt felt hitting that? That is one of my favorite things to do as a Ness player against heavyweights and against fast followers. When somebody is jumping in on me a lot, especially from offstage, especially from a disadvantage, if somebody has a lot of bad air dodges, really funny thing, PK Thunder, the tail of it can confirm into itself.